Every Christian wants to love God more and fear less, right? Okay, of course. But climbing that mountain is a lifelong process of surrendering more and more of our life to God, growing our trust in God, deepening our belief in God, and responding to His plan for our life. That's an important part of spiritual maturity. So where do we start that climb? Pray for God's help to love Him more and fear less. Here are the first 3 steps I take to that end. Step 1, God's power. The Apostle Paul knew all about trials. After experiencing a few, he saw his inability to handle them on his own. He learned that strength would come to him if he trusted God and summoned His power. Paul knew he needed to subordinate his own strength and call on God's power. 2, God's plan. Part of the human condition is impatience. We are restless and prone to worry over the challenges that might come or have already arrived. Those feelings should be our cue to seek God's plan, which is built for our good and anchored by His hope for our future. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. Step 3, God's provision. God's provision does not always show up in the way we expect or hope. The challenge for believers is to see that His provision is limitless, though it may be different than we expected or desired. My God will supply every need of yours according to His riches and glory in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4:19. What about you? Will you pray for God to help you love Him more and fear less today? For more Love God, Fear Nothing messages, go to markaffleck.com.